All right, collective. So there appears to be someone that is really trying to let you go. This person is trying to let you go. They're trying to resist you. Okay. They feel like a fool for refusing whatever offer you gave them. It seems like you gave them an ultimatum or you asked for some type of clarity, and rather than seeing that as an olive branch to bridge the gap, this person decided to reject the entire offer to begin with. That's what I'm getting here. They decided to wrap up whatever connection you guys had and like in that, close that chapter in their life. And now that the chapter is closed, right? Now that now that I found love, what are we gonna do? So like now that you're finding love, now that you're moving on with your life, this person wants you back. Okay? Now they're getting all wound up because they feel like it's a missed opportunity between you guys and they won't be able to get it back. So not only do they regret rejecting you, they now feel like it's impossible to come back towards you because of how they released it. They feel like it'll make them look weird, it'll make them look crazy, it'll make them look emotionally unstable. And at that position, they're in that position, they're saying that will put you as like the more mature one, right? That will make you feel dominant in the situation, make your head feel big. And so this person is like, nah, I'm not gonna make your head feel big. I'm not gonna boost your ego like that. I'm just gonna take this L and move on with my life. So here we are. That's where we are right now. That's what the energy that we are tapped into. So let's go a little bit deeper, shall we? Okay. What's really tripping this person out is usually this person's big ego scares people, but you weren't scared of this person's ego. It's like you saw their ego as fragile. Okay. Someone that seeks attention, and not many people know how to clock this about this person. And because you clocked this about this person, they feel naked and vulnerable, like you just skinned them. You know what I'm saying? Like you done plucked all the hairs off this fucking rooster. Okay, I'm hearing the chickens are home to roost. They're not hurt by whatever you said. Okay. They're hurt about how they reacted to what you said. You know what I'm saying? Because you were leaving it up to make peace. You were leaving it open to move forward, not to end it. And this person took that as they don't like to make mistakes. They don't like to be corrected. And so they took it as, fine, let me go ahead and release you back into the universe. Okay, I'm committing to myself. This person saw this as an opportunity to choose themselves. Over losing themselves to be with somebody. Interesting. And so they're saying to themselves, like, you have no reason to be generous to them anymore because they acted boastful. You know what I'm saying? You have no reason to show them any kindness, let alone answer your phone or give them any of your time or attention. Why would you want? They feel like you would be doing it out of pity. That's how they feel, like you would be talking to them out of pity, dating them out of pity. They do admire how unconditional your love is. I can guarantee you that, like, if you showed this person signs that they showed you, they wouldn't be as devoted as you. It's admirable that even after they shitted on you or even after they tried you to your face, you would still be like, hey, the door's open if you ever decide you change your mind. Or they feel like, what was that about? They don't understand what that part of it means. It's like, I wish you well. you know, no hard feelings. Like, even though they ended things with you, you ended it in a way where you gave them space versus being extreme and saying, don't ever talk to me again. Maybe this is something that you know, maybe this person, maybe you determine that this person's not ready for romance. And so instead of pursuing a connection romantically, you said, you know, well, I still feel like you're a cool person. I see you as a friend. And it kind of bothers this person that you were still willing to offer them friendship, even though they turned you down for a romantic relationship. And I feel like they're coming to an awareness now that it was never just about the romance for you or being in a committed relationship or having a title. It was about endearment. It was about friendship. It was about, you know, if we never work out, I still want to see you do well. I still, you know, want to be friends with you. It was never based on this person showing up a certain type of way in order for you to give them the best version of you. They're not used to that. Okay, they're used to conditional love, so they just weren't expecting this at all. I feel like they just walked right out of heaven. They feel like, can I throw my life away? Like they just threw their whole life away, walked right out of heaven, counted themselves out, like, count me out, I don't want it. Dang. Let's use this one. I haven't used this in so long. Collective. What messages are coming through for the collective? Like they've already forgiven you. You've already forgiven them. We have ocean of possibility. Navigate through boundless ocean of possibilities where horizons whisper of untold opportunities. Plentiful paths. That wasn't supposed to be there. Okay. This person feels like this relationship has sailed. This ship has sailed, left the dock. They're in, I feel like they're waddling in their own emotions right now. They're self-absorbed right now. I don't feel like this is personal to you. When this person's going through emotional stuff, they prefer to isolate. The Lovers in reverse. There are some conditions that this person is dealing with right now. Conditions that they can't really speak about. They have an obligation or a duty to a conditional relationship. Yeah, it's like they already have unfinished business with somebody else, so they can't really give you undivided attention. This person is dealing with a karmic soulmate. A low vibrational person, someone that they are familiar with. And this person feels like you could see right through them with the High Priestess. Like you can see right through them. You can tell that they're caught up in between the two. They really want to be with you. The High Priestess. They have to deal with this person. They haven't learned some type of lesson with this person when it comes to betrayal. Okay, so whoever this person is that they keep repeating a cycle with, they keep allowing this person to betray them, to get them vulnerable, get them in bed, and then little bit by little bit they start to learn the truth about all the things. They're learning the truth right now about all the things this person did when they were in separation, or all the things that they have been doing over the past 10 years. And they seem like they find out in increments every time they tell this person, like, just tell me the truth, tell me everything that happened, what all didn't I know, I can move forward if you just be honest with me. And this person keeps saying, all I did was this, or all I did was that, I didn't even do this, I didn't even do that. And they keep saying to themselves, like, I feel like you're lying to me. My intuition is telling me that you're lying to me. Okay, the Star card. And they keep saying, I'm not lying. So, and your person feels like this marriage or this relationship is unable to reconcile. There's unreconcilable differences because every time they give this person an opportunity to tell the truth, they never completely tell them everything. So it's like an open wound that never gets to heal, because later on down the line, they find out stuff that they didn't know before. And to make matters worse, they can't cut this person off cold turkey like they would want to. So it's like, because they can't kick somebody out, because they can't get rid of a situation, because they can't separate from this person, they have decided to stay on separate parts of the house. They have decided to coexist. You know, I'm not going to stop my life. I'm going to go out there and live my life. But I'm not going to tell you that you can't have a place to stay, right? Or I'm not going to tell you that you can't have shelter, or that I'm going to let you go out there and be like homeless or starving. I'm not going to let that happen to you. But I'm going to go out there and live my life. I'm going to go out there and live my life. And you're going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to watch me be happy with somebody else. And it's like I'm standing on business about that. I don't feel like this person is trying to hurt the ex or hurt the past connection. That's not what their motives are. They do feel as if when it comes to you and explaining the context of that situation, that it would hurt your feelings. You would end up feeling lonely or betrayed in some type of way, with them having to possibly keep their life separate in this context, or keep y'all far away from each other. 6 of Cups. Once upon a time, you guys had really great memories. Y'all had created a lot of great memories. Y'all had a mutual understanding. A strong tie between you and this person was created. Okay, because the High Priestess can be like the mistress card. This could have been how it started. You know what I'm saying? We started off as close friends. Now you turn into my everything. You just spiritually got this person. You understood how their fantasies, their desires, their cravings. You understood their you know, what they need. It's like you knew them from a past life. With the 6 of Cups, you knew what their heart needed. You knew what they needed emotionally. It's like they came to you with pain, and some way, somehow you healed their demons. Okay? You made this person feel hope again, like they could heal their demons and the things that they repressed, that they could be themselves out loud and open without judgment, without ridicule. Okay? And because they were hurt from a prior person, they feel like they hurt you. They took their frustration out on you. They were insensitive towards you with the Six of Cups. They kept you wondering where you stand with them. And when you tried to come close emotionally towards them, they showed you the ugly truth about themselves in efforts to push you away. And when they revealed to you their trauma in a acting out type of way, in a childish way, you gave them space. You used your discernment to give them space. You chose the right decision, the way you communicated to them. They felt like it was fair. It wasn't petty. It wasn't spiteful. It was like, that's fair. I'm going to respect your mind. I'm going to respect your choice, and I'm going to give you space. And they do feel like on a soul level, you both have experienced the same pain. You could have even said to this person, like, I remember when I went through a situation like this. It gets better. I don't think this person really cared for or liked the fact that you guys were trauma. They feel like y'all were maybe trauma bonding. Okay. So it's like they were running from some type of healing. They don't want to be remembered like that. This person was trying to escape their reality, not work through it. But being connected to you some way, somehow makes them feel like they can work through it or work on themselves. Amen. Answer me now. You owe me a debt. You stole him from me. I hated you once. I envy you now. Just tell me how. Tell me how. So this person wants to come in and seize an opportunity. It's like they want to come in and seize an opportunity. They done done some type of transformation. They done checked themselves. They done looked at themselves in the mirror. Okay, I see this person wanting to come in very spontaneously, unexpectedly. You don't see this coming at all. Okay, they're coming in to fight for you. To fight for the connection that you guys have. They don't want to work on this other connection. They don't want to pursue it. The past is in the past. They won't let this person betray them again. They've already done it. They want this blended family with you. But I do feel like this person needed to see. They needed to see what something we're talking about. So that's what I have for you. Let me know if this resonates with you in the comment section. Is this your story? Until next time.